Yo,
Yo,
what's up, bro? What's going on with you,
what's
man?
happening?
What's
What's
happening,
going
homie?
on?
What's going on, son?
Shit, bro. How's everything? How you been?
Yo, everything's good, man. I've been fucking grinding, dogs. You know how that shit goes, bro. Us Mexicans never stop, bro.
Yeah,
We always
bro.
trying to build, bro. That's it, grind. How you been, though, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. Grinding. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? Well, first and foremost, I want to say, thank you for sharing your time with us. Since I know back in New York is basically where we met and shit. Since I relocated, I'm out here in the Midwest now. You know what I'm saying? So definitely also moving, also grinding. You know what I'm saying? Also trying to find a way, like you know what I'm saying. I see you still making moves for sure, big moves. You know what I'm saying? So that's hella dope to see.
Nah,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
Everything's hard work, though, bro. But it's just, it's been a long time, son. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like this shit just fell on my lap.
For
Like niggas been working. I had to reinvent myself and started doing the Spanish rap shit. Cause I know when you met me, I was doing the English only. Remember?
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
feel
yeah, yeah. Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I just started doing the Spanish shit. I did it really, man, cause I ain't gonna lie to you. When my pops died, I felt like he never really knew how nice I was. You heard? Cause they don't know he didn't understand me. And even my family back home, they know I rap and shit, but they don't know how nice I was. And my family back home love music, like my uncles and all that shit.
Yeah,
So I kind of wanted to like drop like one ill like Spanish song, just
sure.
and I dropped a song called Volar, bro, over the DMX beat, man. And when I did that shit, nigga, a whole bunch of people, even Mexicans that I knew for years, like
Yeah,
they came out of like, they started sharing my shit when they didn't do it before. And I think it's because they understood what the fuck I was saying. You feel what I'm saying? So then I just
yeah,
started doing that shit to feed my people more of my talent. You dig what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's been
yeah,
working out for me, nigga. Ever since that shit, a whole bunch of doors has been opening, my nigga, and boom, I'm here. I just came back from a
fire,
show in Mexico, man,
fire,
and
fire,
over there.
fire. Real quick, just to catch everyone up to speed, you know what I'm saying? State your name, state where you from, you know what I'm saying? Let them know who you are, but introduce yourself, you know
Yo,
what I'm
what's
saying?
up, man? Everybody, look, check it. I'm Cali Rp, Big Mexico. Born in Mexico, raised in New York, man. Stomping grounds, Flushing, Queens, and Jamaica. You dig what I'm saying?
Word.
And for those that know my name, Cali RP, they be like, why Cali RP? It's really an acronym. Back in the days, man, your name had to mean something, and sometimes every letter meant something. So me, the rapper I was last time, back in the day, was conquer all living intelligently, rapping poetry. Cali RP. Yo, shout out to my man Manny. Congratulations to my boy. He just became a daddy, you heard? Your baby's all beautiful, my man. Shout out to Samuel. You already know. He's tuning in and shit. I gotta show my niggas some love.
Facts, facts, facts. Yeah, and touching back on when you were talking about you mentioned about your pops and shit, right? How he ain't know how nice you were and shit, right? Talk to us a little bit about like what were your upbringings like?
You know what it is? Well, look, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. I was born in Mexico, but I never remembered the life because we flew to the United States when I was very young.
Okay.
So I was Americanized since like probably like 1, 2, 3 years old. I'm not too sure, right?
Yeah.
But when my father, things didn't work out, he went back to Mexico. I was, living in New York. It's essentially my section, bro. There was no Mexicans, bro. It was just me and my sister, though. So like my culture and all that shit, I didn't really know it because the person that knew my culture left. Like, I had my mom and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But the pop, my dad, my boy needs his dad, whatever. Anyways, long story short, I was being bad in New York, and they sent me to Mexico when I was like 19, 20 years old, some shit. You heard? And
Oh,
that's when I noticed,
okay.
like, I think fucking reality hit me, nigga, because everything we take advantage over here, like, fucking taking 2 showers, bro. Like over there, you can only take one. So if you go to the
Word.
gym, you go play
Word.
sports, and you take
Word.
a shower in the morning, and you leave the crib, you ain't taking a shower at night, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Word.
what you ate for dinner, for breakfast, you probably ate for dinner with just an extra piece of meat in a bowl of soup, nigga. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, it was hard
Word.
out there, my nigga. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, all right, the way I see my family
Yeah.
live and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know how right now, if you be like, yo, I'm gonna go to McDonald's, whatever, it's like a whatever thing. You did that shit back home and you ate Burger King or McDonald's, niggas like, oh, you live in luxury. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I'm like,
Word.
damn, this is crazy out here. Yes, man.
Word.
I
Word.
girl,
Word.
like our country is hard, bro. And you know,
And
seeing like that shit just opened my eyes to a lot of shit, you know?
word.
Like a lot of shit.
Word. So then, so when did you discover like Cali RP? Like when did Cali RP like really take off?
Yo, bro, I always liked rap, son, you heard? And
Yeah.
actually, that's how I learned how to speak English and all that shit. Cause I just used to listen to hip hop all the time. And I started rapping, man. Like, you know, first it was like a game, like I would just freestyle with my cousin and shit. And then I just started like notice, like I started writing, and I started like, I back in the day, bro. I was very like in the shell, like I wasn't really outspoken, you know. So I did a lot of my like, so I expressed myself on paper, and
Okay. Okay.
I started getting nice, son. You heard? I started getting nice, and then I used to rap fast. So they used to call. So my name was Calico, because I used to rap. I'm like I got 100, you know, 100 bullets in this gun type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there was
Yeah.
another rapper that came out with that name before I ever blew up. So in the hood, niggas used to call me Cali. The people that knew me from making music,
Okay.
yo Cali. You feel what I'm saying? So that's so then I kept the Cali and I just added the RP, cause when it comes to rap, bro, like I like to spit rap like raw, but also deep, like also like poetry shit, like dark poetry, hood poetry shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause
Yeah.
to me, that's what touched me more with the music. Like when you listen to Nas and even Jay Z, my nigga, even DMX. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Niggas have spit hard, but they really saying something to you if you really paying
Yeah.
attention. You feel what I'm saying?
Without thinking too hard, what are like your top three artists that inspired you, your style?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm 50, cause you know I was from Queens and I never seen nobody take over the game. Like I went to witness it, to be in that era, to witness it. It's like when you see
Yeah.
Stone Cold take over WWE. You feel what I'm saying? It's like watching
Yeah.
50 taking over the rap game to me. And he was from Queens, so you know everybody
Yeah.
talk shit about Queens and shit when you go to Harlem and all that. So you know for him, so definitely him. The 50 genuine mixtape era. I want to say
Yeah.
DMX too. I like DMX a lot.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, yeah.
I want to say Pun, bro. But but the thing that I took from Pun, bro, was his like his I'm gonna crush anybody shit. You know what I mean? Like I want to crush. Like I'm a punish. I'm gonna punish you.
Yeah.
Like you feel what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Back he gave me my like my confidence and shit to be a Latino to rap and shit. But I
Okay.
didn't want to sound like him because we was already fucking. You know, I didn't want to like he was already on his own lane. Like I didn't want people to be like, oh, you sound like Pun. Like I never wanted that, but I did want his hunger, his
Yeah.
confidence and all that. So I want to say Pun too, cause he didn't give a fuck, and that nigga knew how to do like commercial shit and all that. He did not
Right.
give a fuck. You feel what I'm
First,
saying?
for
So
sure.
for
So
sure,
what's like the one record that you feel that you were recognized like after that record, like what's like that one hit record that where you started seeing like you were being recognized?
well, I have two eras, my nigga. I have my English era, and
Yeah.
I want to say the LWA Volume One when I was going I was having like 2 3 shows a week, son. Like we was grinding, and I went from and they were booking me because not only would I go to the show, but I bring like 10 20 people that want to just show up with me. They don't care if they wanted to pay. So I was
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
getting booked, and I was getting a little bread on the side too, you know.
Right,
So I want
right.
to say that, but really, right now, what got me on tour with the California was the song "Event Now." Shout out to my man Aldo for that one too.
Yeah,
Cause he's the one that also had me writing a whole Spanish album with him before he went to jail. He got locked up for hustling keys and shit. So that nigga, I did an album before he got locked up with him, and it was all the Spanish like some trap Latino shit, and he's the one that gave me like the whole like Puerto Rican slang with the avenenao and pegao and shit. So
yeah,
I had gotten a beat from Cinco. I don't know if you know King Cinco. I don't know if you
yeah.
ever heard of him, son. He
Nah, nah.
sent me this beat and I did that song and now and ever since then, bro, everybody like that's one of my bangers. And then now my new banger right now that's taking over, like then when I perform it, is my
Yeah,
Catrina Malandrina, my nigga.
yeah, that was
Like
tough.
that one, my nigga,
Tough.
I'm gonna be real. Like, I did it just for the Procesión de las Catrinas, my nigga. That's like every year they
Yeah,
have it in Mexico in October, bro. It's like millions of people outside, fucking dressed up,
yeah,
and then there's a parade. Like, you feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? And
yeah,
then we get to perform that. We get to perform this, huh? So I wrote that song just for that situation, and ever since then, bro, like that's that's probably one of my hits right now. To be honest with you, my G. Do what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying?
I noticed it got like a cumbia influence, right?
Of course, bro, because that's our people, man. See, you gotta feed our people. This is what we about. Like we do the cumbia shit, we do the mariachi, the banda, all that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing too. Like being more on the West Coast and chilling with niggas from the West and flying back and forth to Mexico. Like I got more into my roots, man. Cause in New York, it's like the trap Latino shit, the reggaeton shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wasn't around cumbia. Unfortunately for me, my hood wasn't Mexican. You feel like I don't know how yours was, but mine wasn't like that. So I
Yeah,
grew up with a lot of like Puerto Ricans, Colombians, and shit. So that was what I was exposed to. Now,
yeah,
as a grown adult, going to back home and all these situations, all these cities in Mexico, I got to like experience my culture, mom, and we fucking fire. We are some dope ass people, bro.
yeah,
Mad humble too. So we got a heart of fucking gold, bro. I don't care what you say.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Our
yeah,
people shouldn't be. It sucks how they label us and how they look at us like we fucking single back to the border and shit. Cause we would fucking elevate any fucking city you let us come onto and work. You feel what I'm saying? Well, at least
yeah.
the good of us, the ones that like to work and like to build, not to destroy. You know what I'm saying?
Or not, definitely for sure. Honestly, like I've came across a lot of your records, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely see the 50 Cent influence. Um, I don't know if it's just him being from Queens, but like the sound is definitely fire. Like it's there isn't a record, bro. Like no lie, there isn't a record that I can't really bump to. You know what I'm saying? So I want to salute. I want to salute you on that. You know what I'm saying for
I
putting out
appreciate that.
dope material. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely
Appreciate
hella
that.
fire. What's the process like? Putting a record together with Cali RP.
Bro, it all depends, man. It's I got different things I do, bro. Like first, the beat gotta talk to me. Like I gotta like that shit. Gotta like, ooh, I gotta be like, ooh, I wanna hear how I sound on this one. Right,
Yeah,
that's one. And then I gotta do the hook first, so you can see what the song is about. Sometimes I might do the verse first because I just want to attack it, and I just base my hook on like a dope ass line that I wrote on the verse.
yeah,
But what I like doing the most, bro, is like playing the beat and driving. And just drive and be like, what? Like, cause you listen to most of the music in the car, anyways,
yeah,
or while you're like when you're on movement, when you're traveling. So
yeah,
I'm what does this beat want me to say when I'm driving? Like, what I want to say when I'm driving, listening to this shit. You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying? So that's how
yeah,
kind of when I get to and shit. That's what and
yeah,
that's how I do it. Sometimes, bro, like I might come out with a melody I'll probably like it's gonna sound ridiculous, but let's say it be like dun, 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 dun. Let's say that's the melody, right?
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
probably just say that, record it, so I won't forget it, and then I'll add the words later. You know what I'm saying? Or
Word.
even with the flow, like like I'll play because I'm like, this is what because you gotta when you on a beat, you gotta kind of like give them like a roller coaster ride. Like
Facts.
it can't always be straight
Yeah,
because then it gets booming. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah, I
Unless
get
you
you.
saying some super duper shit like that, niggas gotta listen. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, no,
But
definitely.
but yeah,
So,
that's
so,
how I
um,
use.
so the next question that kind of was going to lead into that is a pen and a pad or the cell
Nigga,
phone.
cell phone, nigga. My motherfucking my pen in the pad, bro. Forget about it, dog. Yo, my pen in the pad is fucking. I'm gonna be real, son. I don't fucking. I got chicken scratch, dog. I guess because I think my thoughts move faster than I can write. So
Okay,
I try to
okay.
get everything. And it's just, and then I get fucking, and only I can read it anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So I be like, fuck, and then I gotta rewrite shit to, because I also like to make my shit look, in order. So with
Sure.
the phone, bro, if I show you my phone, my G, I use some shit called Evernote. I pay for that shit, as a matter of fact. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
paid for
crazy.
that shit, bro. And yeah, niggas called Evernote, and that's what I do, dog. I use that shit,
Yeah,
and what you call that shit, dog? Like yeah, I like to do it on the phone. It's neater. You feel what I'm saying?
thanks.
Easy to delete. I don't need an eraser or fucking have to write the whole new line or whatever.
Word,
You feel what I'm
word,
saying?
word. And from all the tours that you've done so far, what has been like that one memorable moment that no matter how many tours you've gone after, but there's always that one memory that you could never forget. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Guanajuato. Let me tell you. So I went to Guanajuato with the first time in Mexico with my man Crooked, and I was on the poster and everything, but like so he does a meet and greet. So we was in
Yeah,
the hood. We was in like this open lot, like an open lot. It was like a low rider slash show. He was the
yeah.
headliner. He does this meet and greet before the show, so I go with him. And nobody wants my autograph, my nigga. Again, nobody wants my pictures. I'm over there just like a fly in the wall, nigga. And he got a whole lot of he's signing autographs, but I'm like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I know, like he had like it's kind of what I expected. Um, but so this was my first time, cause so now I'm like, yo, I don't even know if I should be doing this, cause
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shit. I'm like, I must see how it works out. So I got on
yeah.
stage and I'm like, look, I'm from New York. I'm Mexican. I was born out here. My music is a little different, but it's still written with the heart and the balls of a Mexican, you heard? And they were like, all right, fat. And they're looking at me, all right, fat. And I mean, what you got, right? Bro, I'm telling you, in the middle of my fucking song, bro, they're like yelling at, like, yeah, like this nigga's nice, you know what I mean? It almost bro, it almost fucked up my whole set. I was like, oh shit, they cheering. I'm not even done yet.
That's
So
crazy.
boom, bro, I'm telling you, son, I finished my song. The California came up. I did two songs with him. And then the show
Yeah.
was over, bro, and I couldn't get off stage, my nigga, because they wanted my autograph, pictures. I was signing
That's
sneakers,
crazy.
titties. I was signing fucking cell phones, bottles. They threw a bra at us on stage. Like, you ever see this shit
Fire.
when people do, nigga? It was crazy. My road manager said, yo, shout out Leche, bro. And that's when I noticed, like, yo, I came in with no fans and I left with a whole bunch of fans, my
Hell
nigga. That's
yeah.
how I knew this shit was working. That's how I knew
Fire.
this shit was working, my nigga. And yo, it got to the
Fire.
point where the road manager slash guitarist Leche had to come get me and like throw me in the van. And niggas had to like, bro, we had a fucking, cause Twinkle was already in there, cause he was already like, they was already trying to get him too. So they
Yeah.
threw me in the van, and I'm like, and then we had to like like we had to kind of like drive through certain avenues so they don't follow us because people still want to kind of chill with us. Like niggas want us to come
yeah,
to their house. They will invite us to their house. Like, come to
yeah,
my house. My mama
yeah,
cooking anything y'all want right now. Come through.
yeah,
We give you whatever you. I'm like, bro, we got a plan to catch in a few hours, my nigga. Like, but you
yeah.
know, it's and then the beautiful thing too is that they bring their kids, bro,
Yeah,
and you know, I love kids and shit because I think they're one of the best things in the world. Like that's you
yeah,
know what I mean? Because they have such a pure like, a pureness to them. You know what I'm saying? They bring love to
mhm.
a house. They'll color a house that's great with color. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo,
Like with
and now, not to cut you off, but now that you're on the topic with kids, you put out a book, right? Ali and the
bro.
Alligator.
So yeah, let me tell you how that came about, man. Like all right, P game. I love
Word,
rapping, right? But I noticed that a lot of rappers that I like, they ended up becoming a brand and they were sold clothes, books, movies, fucking anything,
yeah,
sneakers, right? So I'm
yeah,
like, yo, you could be a businessman doing this shit that I love. So that's why I started really kind of like going hard at this shit, right? Because I wanted
yeah,
to be a businessman. But I wanted, so
yeah,
now, so knowing that, fast forward, we in the COVID. Ain't nobody doing shit when it's COVID, right? Because the COVID ever,
yeah,
right? The
yeah,
pandemic. I'm like, yo, so niggas is selling sneakers, niggas is selling shirts. I want me and you going left, I want to go right. You going right, I want to go up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to follow niggas. I don't like to follow people. I
yeah,
like to do my own shit.
word,
So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna
word,
come out with a book. I'm gonna come out with a children's book.
yeah,
Cause this is another thing. A lot of my fans from the past grew up. They got two, three kids already, man. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
So how can I capitalize and still be in there and give them be like, oh shit, and remind them like I'm still here type shit. Like I'm still
yeah,
family friendly, huh? You feel what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
so I wrote the book, son. I wrote the book while I
Yeah.
was in COVID, nigga, in my crib. And I have this Treco had a fan called Isadora Conti from France, and she's a painter, and she painted one of the albums I was on, like the cover.
Yeah,
It was a
yeah,
dope cover, and she tagged me on the song that I was on, and I liked it a lot. So mind you, this is me. I already I'm writing a book, but I had no illustrator. So then I fucking go and I'm like, I started playing chess now. Use the pieces on your board. So I'm like, hey, I got a project for you. How would you want to, be the artist to my book? I'm writing a book called Alligator. I told her this and
right.
that. And
Yeah,
bro,
yeah.
after that, it happened. It cost me bread though. I'm gonna tell you that.
I mean,
But cause you gotta, cause I paid for like cause when you gotta put your shit on Amazon and all that, it's a lot of shit that like I couldn't understand or whatever. Or I just didn't have the patience to try to understand, so I paid
yeah,
somebody to do all that shit for me. And then I just wanted to have that in my legacy, bro. Like, I came out with a book and like who in the hood, got a children's book out. And it
yeah, yeah,
rhymes. The whole shit rhymes. It gives you fun facts about animals from A to Z. Like it's dope. And the character is based on the three women in my life at the time. She looks like my mom. She likes animals like my sister. And she's like brave and adventurous like my niece. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I made that one character off of, that was, I made that person off of those three people.
Word,
So yeah,
word, word.
it
Yo,
was
that's definitely fire, bro. So definitely salute you for that one, because that's when I seen that you had came out with the book and you were promoting it and shit, and I was just like, oh shit, like fucking genius shit to actually, you know what I'm saying? Because not everyone is thinking outside the box type shit. You know what I'm
type
saying?
shit.
Um,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that
See,
was
niggas,
that.
niggas like you appreciate and see what I did. That's why I like fucking with people like y'all, like you. We like minded. Like you would have been like, cause you knew what I did. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah,
oh, that's smart. This motherfuckers. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
yeah, man. But I
yeah,
also wanted to leave something positive, behind
yeah,
life or whatever. You know what I mean? And say that I fucking did it.
yeah,
I did that shit.
yeah. Nah,
Like I
dope. I
wanted to do
mean.
something and I did it. And I feel like even with the book, bro, like even with the book, my G, like I feel like I'll be able to sell that shit forever. Like the hotter I get, the more interviews I do, the more people want to be. Oh, you got a book? You
You
feel what I'm
got something
saying?
else.
Like, let me
Yeah.
get to the top, babe. My G, and I'm over there, Hot 97 on fucking Power 105, and I'm selling my book on that shit. You heard? And let that
Yeah.
shit go.
Yeah.
Let it sell 100,000 copies and all that. Dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yo,
that's
and not to cut you off, right? But like all right, so you since you moved to LA, what's how has that transition been for you?
well. Actually, I moved to San Francisco, like the Bay Area.
Okay,
I moved to the
okay,
Bay.
okay.
Yeah, so everybody, but it's like 6 hours from LA though. But anyways, bro, I'm gonna be real. It's different out here, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we got a lot of Ras out here, first of all. So that's already like we're
So you-
definitely the majority out this bitch. So that's cool. I like that. You know what I
yeah,
mean? But it's just different, man. Like, you know, in New York, man, that's downplaying. I love my city. I love the hustle it gave me. The swag, the talk, you feel me? The style. It's the mecca of hip
yeah,
hop. I would never downplay my city, but it's something different when you driving on the highway, you looking at mountains and shit. You know, that's kind of dope instead of looking at buildings.
yeah,
I think we're human beings, bro, and we need to connect with nature more, bro. Cause I'm telling you that the sneakers and the concrete block us from getting the energy from the earth. Because of the rubber and all that.
yeah,
Like we need to, even I recommend people go camping, bro, and fucking be barefoot for a day in the grass and let you fucking recharge your energy, bro. Because the world is, and we're energetic beings, bro. You ever touch anybody and shock them?
yeah,
Nigga, you
yeah,
feel me? I'm telling you, dog. And a lot of our shit stops with the rubber of our souls and the concrete. Like it blocks all that from us. So it's
yeah,
good, man. I think that's what it is, man. And that's not for nothing, bro. Like the people out here too. Like it's just a different sound. I'm not gonna
yeah, yeah.
lie to you. It's all right. I mean, I'm not gonna play it even. Like it's cool. You know what I mean? I'm on some rugged rap shit, but it's cool
Different,
though.
yeah, yeah.
The people are cool and all that, my nigga. And there's some real niggas out here too. So, real recognize real. And if you know how to move, you'll be all right. But
Facts.
you on some stupid shit, then you won't get fucking checked real quick, my nigga, out here. You dig what I'm saying? But that's like in New York too, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, I think everything is to me, nigga. I be in Mexico, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I
Yo,
be.
yo, yo, I could definitely relate to what you're saying because me too, you know what I'm saying? Since I moved from Brooklyn out here to Rockford, which is like let's say depending on where in Chicago, but I'm probably like an hour plus out from Chicago, you know what I'm saying? It's also the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the people, the environment is definitely different, the music is different. But I feel the same way where it's like yo, no matter where I'm at, you can't take out the New York from me, you know what I'm saying? And it's like I always kind of like I catch myself, you know what I'm saying, when I'm like talking to someone that's from out here, like I notice the difference in the accent. I notice like basically my character, you know what I'm saying, like how like my way of talking is different too from a lot of people that are from out here. So I could definitely relate to what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like us living and being raised in New York and shit is like a superpower, bro. Because wherever the fuck we go, oh, you from New York? I can hear it, and they want to be your friends and shit, just because of
Yeah.
the way you talk and shit. And the girls love it too. I be like, yo, what up? You know what I mean? They be like, ooh, right? They're like, ooh, keep talking to me
I'll
and shit.
be like, what up?
And they be like, keep talking to me. Yes, daddy. I'm like, yo, stop playing with me, shitty. You know what I mean? No, but it's cool. They like that shit too. They like the way the whole swag and all that. All
Oh,
that son, the way that lingo is, because you know what? Whenever you go to other places and you hear an accent, like that's automatic, like an attraction. Like it's different. Like, oh, I'm not used to hearing this. Like
yeah,
I want to know more. Like if you go to like the UK and you hear like these girls talk to you like with that British accent or whatever, or go to Colombia and see how the girls talk to you in Spanish. You know what I mean? it's
Yeah,
dope. Like
yeah,
we be like,
yeah,
ooh, guy, you know what I
yeah.
mean? But it's a swagger that we have, bro, and the way we are. Some people don't like it because of also the confidence, but also we're very aggressive when we talk, bro. Like just regularly.
Yeah,
Like I'm not even trying to be mad, but the way I talk is aggressive. Cause you know
yeah,
in New York it's loud, everybody's trying to get somewhere.
right.
So niggas will be like, yo, my nigga, yo, what's up? Yo, where you been at, dog? And it's, oh,
Yeah,
my nigga, my
yeah,
bad. So, yo, what happened? And then it sounds like we arguing sometimes, you know what I mean? But it's not. We like,
yeah.
so when you come out here, oh, you go other places and talk like that, people be like, damn, nigga, you mad aggressive. And I don't even mean to, like, you feel what I mean? I don't mean to. So calming down has been something, like, I had to get used to and
Yeah,
kind of talk a little, like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
besides that, it's been love, bro. People show me mad love out here, you know? That's the
Yeah,
one thing that I ain't gonna hold you. Which I'm like, I'm happy about. But I do miss my city, though, because everything closed early and shit, and there's no fucking bodegas and shit out here, dog.
yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? That's the whack shit. Like, I can't just go to the store down the block real quick. Yo, give me like a chopped cheese or something, nigga. Like, be it.
There
You
you
know what I mean?
go.
I
There
can't do
you
none of
go.
that, son. If I want a sandwich or a wrap, nigga, I gotta go to like Subways or some shit. Like, buy a
Right, right,
$15
right,
sandwich. And I'm like, I miss her, go
right.
to the corner real quick. Yo, man, make me a, know what I mean? Maybe
With the fucking with the
turkey with some
Arizona.
turkey and turkey bacon nigga wrap. I'm trying to eat healthy. I just got out the gym. Yeah.
Yeah.
I miss all
The
that, son. You know
fresh
what I
out of
mean? But
bacon. You know what I'm saying?
but you know how that shit go, man. Like, I mean, there's the whole world out there, bro. So I always advise everybody to fucking travel, bro. Don't just stay where you at. You know what I mean?
Right,
Travel. And I think when you get older, my nigga, you start seeing like things are different. Like you don't always want to be around all the noise and all it's overcrowded and all this other shit,
right,
man. And in this life, bro, you only got one life to live, my nigga. So try to do it right, man. Try to get the bang for your buck. Now I understand why people leave and go to fucking Houston and buy a $300,000 mini mansion, nigga. Something you can't never get in New York. People that spend $1 million on a home in New York right next to the projects and shit.
right.
You feel what I'm
Yo,
saying?
what's next for Cali RP?
Bro, I'm dropping an album called The City of Villains, man. I got production from Prism, which is LA producer that I've been fucking with, rocking with heavy. I got production from Scissor Hands, Supply and Demand, and I got production from my nigga Mad Genius for Flesh and Will. Shout out to Will. And I think I have somebody else. I'm not too sure, my nigga, but I think those are the only producers that I got. Oh my, and basically, bro, every song I'm I wanted to make an album that meant something that like I could put in an art gallery or something, or like you know what I mean? Like I wanted to have this concept album of like City of Villains, bro. Like, cause at the end of the day, bro, we in the hood, we know more villains than we know heroes, bro. You wake up, the drug dealer, you around drug dealers, killers, scammers, prostitutes, pimps,
Right.
gang members. All them niggas is villains, man. They your people. Some of them is your uncle. You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like you
yeah,
not around
yeah,
a lot of heroes, nigga. I don't know no Batman millionaire, nigga. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But I know a couple of
yeah.
psychotic niggas like Joker. I promise you. A couple of
Real
two-faced
shit.
motherfuckers too. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
A couple of toxic bad bitches that are like Harley Quinn, my nigga. Like, you know, a couple of
Yo,
niggas
it's,
hot cold like Mr. Freeze and all that. Like, so in my mind, I'm like, yo, and at the end of the day, stranger, in every story, there's a hero and a villain. You could
yeah.
play. You always play both sides, whether you know it or not. If you save your
Right.
man from getting jumped, your man, you his hero. But to the niggas y'all beat up, now you got an enemy. Now you got another. Now you they villain.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
it
Right.
goes
Right.
from cops, it goes from drug dealer, all of that. You're a hero and you sell drugs and you bring money home and you keep the lights on and the fridge full. You're a hero in your house. But from the people that you supplying that drug to, you the villain because you breaking up that happy home.
Right.
You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? You
Right.
destroying that soul. You
Right.
understand what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what I'm saying. That, you know what I mean? So we play both parts, man. But I feel like we relate more to the villains and the heroes because of the the environment we were surrounded in. You know what I mean? We're products of our environment. So every song is a name of a villain. So I got Joker, I got Akuma, I got fucking
Right.
Bane. I wrote some shit called Bane. And you know Mr. Freeze. I got some shit some Harley Quinn. And all of them is based on like either people I know or you know, is just based on like the feeling of it, like you know, like what
Yeah.
you gotta hear it. I got it's like a fucking movie. I got somebody narrating it for me, bro. Like it's the way it is, like bro. You gotta just it's cool, bro. And I'm happy about this project because it's a real like you know. I feel like we lost a lot of that nostalgia, that creativity of albums, you know.
Yes.
Like we lost a
Yeah.
lot of that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I kind of
For
wanted to
sure.
bring that shit back, at least for me, bro. You know what I mean? Because I'm still a fan of hip hop, so and I might hear some shit that I've been like, wow, that was incredible. You know?
Yeah.
So, and I feel like, you know, but a lot of this drill shit is cool, whatever, but it's very like, I feel like it's oversaturated and a lot of people sound the same. You know, I
Yeah.
haven't heard a
Did you
song like, you
did
know,
you
DMX.
did you
Well,
get to
that.
hear did you get to hear Kendrick Lamar's album?
I heard some of it, son. I'm not really no disrespect to Kendrick or whatever. I
Yeah.
haven't really I haven't really heard it. I heard a couple of songs. I heard the TV off shit. The squabble shit is alright too. That shit hard. But now I haven't. Well, but what about it? You heard it?
I I heard a few records. I heard the shit that it sounds almost like a Tupac record.
Yeah, I
Um,
heard that too. He rapping like Tupac.
yeah, yeah,
He rapping like
yeah.
Tupac. Yes, yes, I heard that too. I forgot what it was called. I think that's the first one I heard.
Is
I
it
think
reincarnated? I think,
yes,
right?
reincarnated. Yeah, hell yeah, that shit. And he sounded like
Reincarnated.
Pac. Bro, look, you know, and right there, that's the whole concept. I feel like he's trying to give the West Coast the
And then
answer.
there's that other record where it sounds almost like Nas's One Mic.
Oh, I haven't heard that one. I'm
Yeah,
probably
that's
listen
another
to it.
one. I think it's called like Leaves from the Garden or Leaves on the Garden or some shit about the garden.
Oh, I gotta hear
Leaves
that.
on the Garden, something like that. And basically, like it sounds very similar. Like the beat, it sounds very similar to Nas's One Mic beat.
Well, that's what's up.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta hear that. And
This
is it as deep though?
um
Because
nah,
you know that
I
one
mean
mic
I don't.
shit. That one.
Honestly, Nas's that record in particular is like one of my favorite records of all time, and
There's nobody
that record,
touch eyes like that. All
nah,
I need
bro.
is one mic, yo, bro. And that's see, this is what separates Nas from everybody, bro. Nobody can write songs like that. Like I
Yeah,
don't
bro.
care, Jay-Z, nobody, bro, nobody, bro. Like
No,
that
no,
shit was
no.
so, and that's the deep shit too. I'm gonna say Nas is part of my arsenal too. His deep poetry was always fire, bro. Like that. You know, I'm a Nas fan too. I ain't gonna hold you. The only thing I didn't like is that he ain't put out. Now he's putting out albums. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
when he was back then, he should, you know, he would put out an album and you know what I mean, every other so years or whatever. But yeah, man.
The album that you're talking about that you're gonna drop, that shit sounds like a movie, bro.
My nigga, bro, I'm gonna send you the intro. I'm gonna send you the intro when I get over. When we gonna talk, but after this too, I'm gonna send you the intro.
Yeah,
Oh, this shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's just I've been excited because I haven't, you know, I don't like to drop albums because I feel like albums only if you're like if you got a millions, like if you're like fucking Drake or Travis Scott, that's when you can drop albums. Because when you drop an album, a lot of people are not gonna hear the whole shit. And
right,
the best songs could be in the middle.
right,
You feel what I'm
right, right,
saying? And then
right.
sometimes people attention span is low, so that's why I'd rather do singles. But I just got inspired to do this album, bro, and I kind of want to like, you know, I kind of
You
want
know,
to just
you know what's crazy? Not to cut you off, but you see how you're mentioning about people don't listen to full albums and shit.
Right.
So basically, I put together an EP. I think it's either 6 records or 7 records. I can't really remember right now. I want to say six, like 7 records. But I put it together with the idea of it being an EP, like a full body of work. And then when I finished it, I was just like, nah, I'm gonna release them as singles. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of expanded the relevancy of the EP by releasing them by singles
That's,
because then I could, you know what I'm saying? I could promote them all, and it's
but
still me like
themselves,
releasing, you know what I'm
and
saying? But and
like
then at the end of it, once I finish, because I still have one more record, I think. And once I release that one, then you'll be able to listen to the whole thing, like from beginning to end, and still rock to all of them playing back to back.
conversation, right? That's dope. And also,
Yeah,
what I learned too, my G, is that when you drop singles, right? Let's say you drop 2 singles a month or 3, whatever,
yeah,
whatever the people like the most, that's what you shoot a video for.
or
Because that's the one because you gonna spend money on these videos. So let's say I drop Rob the Wrong Mexican. That shit shot up in Spotify. Boom. And so I'm like,
yo, that record is fucking nasty, bro.
my G, that shit's been in the making since I was like 20 years old. When I first heard 50 go, my cousin Uzi went to LA, started tripping through the sets again. Got shot the fuck up trying to rob the wrong Mexican. I'm like, yo, I want that one line. Get shot the fuck up trying to rob the wrong Mexican. Bro, I went through mad niggas to try to do that shit. And nobody could do it until I went to LA and my man Prism gave me a beat. If you listen to the
Yeah.
beat, it's the Rompe beat from Daddy Yankee, son.
Is it?
It is, and he made it hip hop West Coast. I
That's
put Biggie and
crazy.
50 on the hook.
I know.
Cause Biggie goes,
I heard
niggas
50 for
bleed
sure.
just like us, bro. I made it in LA. I was in LA, I had I forgot the engineer that put it together for me. But I
Yeah,
was like, yo, get that computer for this, get this, cool, cool. Magic happened, nigga, and I had a banger, bro. I'm like,
yeah,
oh yeah, I got a banger.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So that
yeah,
shot
yeah.
out.
I,
Good.
I gotta catch the music video again because I seen it I think maybe one time really quick. I must have been driving or something, but I need to catch it again. But I've been playing it on Spotify for sure. And honestly, all 3 of those verses are fire too. You know what I'm
Yeah, shout
saying?
out to Twinkle, shout out to Westmont, Scheme. He got signed to OTR Records. I don't know if you're familiar with OTR. I think that's the Lefty Gunplay label. His label,
Um.
the label he's under.
Oh yeah.
OTR. Yeah, well, this is it's a West Coast thing, bro. So OTR is a big label in LA, and they got Chito Ranas under that shit. They got Lefty Gunplay under that shit. So the last verse is my man Westmont Schema. He got signed to that shit to that label. So shout out to my man. He doing his thing too out there, man. Check him
That
out.
that third verse, that's from him, right?
Yeah,
What's his name? West what?
yeah. Westmont Scheme.
West Scheme?
Yeah, Westmont Scheme. Yeah, son.
Yo, that third verse that was him on the third verse,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's my man, son.
Yeah.
I gave him that, son. I was like, I
Uh-huh.
met him. I liked his energy. I was like, cause you know that's a special record, my nigga. You know, when that shit, the more popular we get, that shit probably gonna blow up like Wankster did for 50 Cent when he got on with Eminem and them. Cause Wankster was on for a while. So yeah, when
Yeah.
people hear that shit, they be like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like. One of my dope records or whatever. So yeah, he hopped on it. He even told me like, yo, good looking, my G, for putting me on this. Everybody in the hood loves this song right there.
He went
I,
off on that shit, bro.
nigga, we had the song of the summer, man, in the streets, man, in LA, son. Cause you
Yeah.
know what I mean, it was definitely going, it was buzzing in the hood and shit. So that shit shot up. I shot a video for that. Katrina too. I shot a video for that. So that's what I started doing, man. And I've been more selective of what I drop, even if I record it.
Word,
You gotta
word,
just
word,
see what direction you. But yeah,
word.
yeah, G. But the Rob the Wrong Mexican, son, check the video out, cause I put a concept behind that video, bro.
I I seen the video. I definitely seen the video. Um, but I want to watch it again because I'm pretty sure there's like mad shit. You know, like there's certain shit that you don't catch on like the first 5 times you watch it,
Right.
and then like on the 20th time you catch on to something else, and you're like, oh shit, I ain't even peeped that from the first fucking 15 times I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So like I want to go back and I want to keep
Yeah.
watching it. You know what I'm
Watch it.
saying?
Because basically the video, I wanted to, like, because I didn't want to just make it like a bunch of Mexicans with guns and tattoos and shit. Like, I kind of
Yeah,
wanted to make it, like, more relatable. So Rod the More
yeah,
Mexican, I made it to where, if you listen, there's a story behind it. Like, you'll see the
yeah,
story, son. My family
yeah, yeah.
members, he fucking gets the diploma, and I'm like, you want to check it out, son. You know what I
Right,
mean? But I
right,
kind of
right.
wanted to do that, and I think people liked the song more because of that, too. Because it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh, I can relate to this, you know? So that was
yeah.
cool.
And then
And
got you got records like Tequila y Marijuana. I think that record is also fire.
bro, that's one of my top. That's one of the top songs on my Spotify. And that was the
That's
first song that I did with Chueco in California, bro.
yeah,
The first
right?
song, hell yeah, son.
Yeah, yeah,
And that
yeah,
shit
yeah.
still bangs. Everybody loves that shit.
I paid attention to that shit. Yeah, then you got that other joint, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. That shit
Oh,
is
I got.
fire too.
Oh, you like that shit?
Yeah,
I got you. Shout
yeah.
out to Kino. You know who Kino is?
Nah,
He's a rapper from Colombia, but he's in that show La Reina del Flow on Netflix. You ever seen that
I,
shit?
I seen the show. Yeah, I think they
So,
got like a couple of seasons now, nah?
well, yeah, well, he's one of the characters in there. He's like one
Okay,
of the
okay.
like,
I
you know
seen
what I mean? I
a
think his
couple
name was
episodes.
Axel or some shit like that. Yo, that
Okay.
that bro, look, let me tell you about that, son. That nigga, bro, he's a great artist. I've seen that nigga perform with live bands and all that shit. That
Yeah.
nigga's nice. He got fans too. That he do his own production. He's definitely creative, bro. One of the special ones from Colombia. I met him through
Yeah.
Calle Cardona, so that's Calle, when I did a show over there in Colombia. And yeah, man, he was cool. And ever since then, we've been locked in.
Yeah.
I asked him to hop on the
Yeah.
song, and it's a little like out. I don't want to say my song is outdated, but that's the kind of shit they like in Colombia, like the old school. Know what I
Yeah.
mean? The old school hip hop and shit. Plus that beat is
Then
fire too, so I just kept it whatever.
then you
And yeah, it's
got
cool.
that then you got that other joint, Street Illegal.
Oh, oh dang, that shit.
Right?
Oh yeah, damn. You
That's
remember
like
that shit?
fucking yeah, throwback shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
Um,
throwback. Hell yeah, that's a
but,
throwback.
was it
That was
Cheesy
huh?
Dior,
Yeah,
right? Cheesy
from
Dior
the Spoke
featuring
Boys. Yeah, from the Spoke Boys.
and
When they were French and all them niggas, man.
produced by
Yes.
A-Rap, right?
Yeah, son. That shit was tough. We had
Yeah,
some shit, my nigga. That was when I was with the label, bro, Entertainment, man. That was back then, I had a special time with them boys too, man. Yeah,
yeah,
not everything, it's just not everything was bad and shit. We had more good times than bad and shit, but at the end of the day, we had to just split ways. But I did a lot of good things with them. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So, and that was one of them. That
And
song was
then and then you did that shit the remix shit with Snow the Product. You see
nah, bro.
how
So,
what
peep game. That was in TikTok when they have challenges.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Nigga. And then I seen the B and I think she did that little like sample for him or whatever.
right?
And I'm like, and everybody was telling me, you should do them challenges. You should hop on them challenges.
You
So I'm like,
went
fuck it, I'm gonna do
you went
this one.
on for that one too,
Bro,
bro.
I did, son. And I didn't think I was gonna get that kind of love. You heard of it. Cause
Yeah,
to me it was like a little 16, nigga. So
yeah,
I did it
yeah,
and boom, nigga. That's like one of my top views on TikTok and all that shit.
yeah.
Hell yeah. Everybody be like, damn, you went off and all this other shit. You should really do a song where I remember like, yo, to your mouth to God's ears, man.
Do you know if it ever like if she ever got a hold of it, like if she ever caught
Bro,
on to
I
it or
don't
not?
know, son. I don't know. You know what I mean? If she
Yeah.
did, she ain't definitely I wouldn't know. She never reached out or like that either, like that
Oh, yeah.
either. out the post. But you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, my nigga. I can't get mad at that shit. You know, she don't even know me, dog. For all
Yeah,
she knows, I'm over here trying to capitalize off of all her hard work. So she's not. You're not always gonna get that easy. You dig what I'm saying?
yeah.
So
No, I mean
that's
it's worth the listen. You know what I'm
it,
saying? It's
it
basically
is. It definitely is, my nigga. But you know, at the end of the day, bro, I think God is just. He's not gonna give you nothing that you know. When it's your time, it's your time, bro. So he
right.
gonna be like, "Ah, you ready now?" Like now, bro. Like I went from paying to get on shows to getting paid for shows.
Or
You understand what I'm saying?
yeah,
And that's another reason why I'm still doing this music shit, my nigga. Because now I'm starting getting paid, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
right,
So it'd be stupid for
right.
me to be like, all right, I'm not gonna rap no more when I'm getting, you know what I mean? I'm getting free flights and hotel stays and all that. And bro,
When's the next tour? When's the next
the
shows?
tour is really like, bro, we go like my next show is March 22nd in LA. That's gonna be the second show of the tour. The thing about the tour is that we separated. We don't have one whole month where we just out, you know, because everybody got lives too. You feel what I'm saying? So we start getting, you know, 50,000 to show and shit. That's when we could be like, fuck my job, you know what I mean? But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, y'all
So
should
you
try to
know,
link up with y'all should try to connect with Reverie.
bro, I don't know her like that. You know what I mean? For me to, and you know what, bro? I noticed that a lot of people don't. If you're not popular enough, if not, a lot of people might not even fuck with you. You gotta meet these people, son. That's just what it is. There's a whole bunch about networking, my nigga. There's some people that'll work with you and all that, and some
Right,
people that might not. You know what I mean? So it all depends. It's either you got the talent or you got the followers.
right.
So you know, I haven't bumped into Shorty, but I would work with her. I would work with any Mexican rapper, bro. Like that shows love and that can make music or whatever. Cause you
Yeah.
Mexican. I think you're like, you know, why would I shit on my own people? I'd rather bring my people together and we work together.
Or with King Lil G.
I I I work with him why not? You know what I mean? Shit. I ain't got nothing against homie. Like I'm not gangbanging in that way, you know, where that'll stop me from doing that shit. But nah, yeah, he cool. The only one I probably won't do a record with my nigga is that nigga 6ix9ine, bro. You know, that's the
He's the
only
only one that you wouldn't.
nah I wanna fuck with it.
Or
I would. And it's just because you know what we stand for as men from back in the day, nigga. Like this is what we stand for. You heard? Like
yeah,
I understand everything that happened to him, you know. But that's what you sign up for when you play with demons, nigga. Like what you think? You understand what I mean, stranger? Like
you
you wouldn't
you
see
seen
something. Good.
you seen how what's this dude's name Kodak Black, I think. How
Yeah.
he collabed with him, and then
Yeah.
they asked him in an interview, I think on the Breakfast Club. um I think it might have been the Breakfast Club. They asked him about the that collaboration, and then he was like, "Yo, I got paid 1 million to do that feature." He goes, 16 lines. He goes, "I got paid 1 million." He goes, "You would you turn that down?"
I would, bro, because I and look at Kodak now, nigga.
Or
How he
yeah,
acting? They be having that nigga tweaking on perks and all that on camera. You
it
know,
be yeah, yeah. There's something going on.
there's
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
something going on with that nigga, right? So look, not to shit on homie, I think he's a great like he could rap.
yeah,
His lyrics, that nigga, he got bars. But to me, I think but if Takashi was a snitch in Florida and everybody knew he was, I don't think he would have done it. But you know, he not from New York, so he ain't fucking with, he don't know nobody from New York, so why should he care? It's
yeah,
different for me. You feel what I'm saying? I know niggas from
yeah,
New York. I know people that's around that shit. You know what I mean? That he fucked over and all that. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
and then his different too, bro. Cause I like, you know, I was rooting for homie. Cause I'm like, shit, we got one that made, and he doing numbers, right?
Yeah,
And then that shit happens. It's just like it just let me down, bro. Because at the end
yeah,
of the day, too, my nigga, like you know what you signed up for, bro. Like you playing football, but you don't want to get tackled, nigga. Like what you mean? You feel what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like you don't want to get hurt.
yeah,
I want the NFL checking the superstardom and all that, but I don't want to get hurt, so don't tackle me. No,
yeah,
nigga, like that's gonna happen to you, bro. Like
yeah,
you can't be
yeah,
tackling everybody and then expect not to get tackled. Then when you get tackled, you want to sue niggas. What?
yeah,
Like that's you know what I mean? That's what let
yeah.
me down. You feel me? But anyway, look, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I just want to do it, my nigga, because you know, in my
What,
hood and shit, that shit is not that shit is a no go, nigga. You don't fuck with rats, nigga. Like you
what,
just
what,
don't.
what about politics? You into politics?
Yeah, we could talk about it. Or I mean, not as much, but like, wow, what's up?
Well, I mean, what's your take on like or like all right, like let me see, jumping off politics, right? But what's your take on the fire that's happening in
Bro, so
California?
they saying that first they saying somebody lit that shit on fire. And
Yeah,
then and look, at first I was like, niggas will say anything, right? But then when they try to open the fire hydrants and there was no water, bro, that's bad sus, bro. And now besides that though, besides
word.
that, I heard that it was like the size of 5 football fields long, right? And I'm like, damn, of the fire that spread. I'm like, damn, that's a lot. And then I hear that they trying to build the 2028. They're supposed to host the Olympics in LA. Ain't got no way to do it, so they try to do it there. Some shit, some wild shit like that. My nigga, I don't know,
Mm.
bro. Like you know, but then niggas is talking about like I don't know, son. All that shit is crazy to me, son.
That's that that's
Um,
that that's that 2028 LA post shit that's going around or whatever.
Yeah, my nigga, niggas is saying all that like, oh, they're supposed to be doing the Olympics in 2028 in LA, and they don't have no way to do it, so they did that to do that. But you know what's fucked up, bro? Like niggas talk about Mexicans like we like the worst and shit. They want us out the country, but Mexico sent Mexicans to come help people in LA for that fucking fire, bro.
You seen
They
it,
ain't
right?
even pay. They ain't even pay 'em, for what I heard. They ain't even pay them, and they wasn't even giving them housing. Nigga. That's and you know they talk shit about us like we ain't shit, nigga. But you know that's why I
Yeah.
tell you we got hard to go, my nigga. Like whatever, bro. Like you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think the humility, that's something that you could never take out of a
Yeah,
Mexican,
you can't
man.
buy that shit too, nigga. Like that shit is from the, you know, that shit come from the heart, dog. You can't buy that shit, bro.
Right.
Not at all, my nigga. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
remember I remember when fucking when we performed in Yucatan